Sis, I need you to raise the bar. I need you to raise the bar in your career. I need you to raise the bar in your love life. I need you to raise the bar in everything that you are speaking over your life. I need you to raise the bar. A lot of times we put out these mediocre goals because they are attainable. They are the things that we believe that we can reach. But if you know God like I know God, your goals are lofty. Your goals and the things that you believe that he can do are quite big. You thinking that you could get 6 figures and God is trying to put you in a new tax bracket. Okay? Your next promotion, you thinking it's going to be manager or director and God got VP all over your life. I need you to raise the bar. The love of your life, you think that's about to find you. You think he's the cashier or the bartender and God said he's the owner. I need you to raise the bar. Your goals should scare you. Your goals should put you in a type of headspace that you get so locked in that nobody can touch you. You so locked in, you know what you are called to do. I need you to raise the bar. These mediocre goals are not going to cut it. When we speak, we need to speak as if we know who God is and we know what kind of movement he can make in our lives. I need you to raise the bar. You thinking God is about to put you in a 2024, 2025, and your next whip is a 2027. I need you to raise the bar. Raise the bar and stop playing with your life. Stop playing with the calling that's on your life. Stop playing with God. Because at the end of the day, if you know God like I know him, there's nothing that he can't do. I need you to raise the bar. I need you to raise the bar and start moving like you are the queen that you were called to be. When you speak your affirmations over your life, I need you to raise the bar as if there is nothing that God can't do for you.
I saw a video that said, maybe you don't need more time to heal. Maybe you just need new experiences to show your nervous system a new reality. And that really changed everything. Like, I felt that deep too, because sometimes it's not that you're broken, it's that your body still thinks that you're in survival mode. You know, you've been in fight or flight for so long that peace actually feels uncomfortable. Love feels suspicious, rest feels lazy, and kindness feels too good to be real. But maybe it's not that you need to keep healing alone in silence. Maybe you just need to live again. You know, go somewhere new. Meet people who don't remind you of pain. Do things that make your body realize, hey, we're safe now. Healing doesn't always look like crying out. Sometimes it looks like launching again, trusting again, letting yourself breathe. You don't have to keep reliving the past to prove that you're still hurting. You're allowed to create a life that teaches your nervous system joy again.
I'm back here with more videos here, and we want to talk about stop letting life pass by you. And I only want to give this life lesson to women and maybe men who will be in this video. So I want to say that one of the most valuable lessons a woman can learn is that her worth should never be determined by how others treat her. Life will bring, let's say, disappointment. Life will bring heartbreak. Life will bring rejection and a moment of doubt. But those experiences do not have to define the future. Pain can either become a permanent wound or a lesson that builds wisdom, that builds strength, that builds self-respect. You know? So the financial independence is important, not because money guarantees happiness, but because it provides choices. So when a woman can support herself, she is more likely to stay in relationships because she is loved and respected, not because she feels trapped by circumstances. Independence creates freedom, and freedom allows better decisions. At the same time, we are looking at the success, and success is about more than money. A strong woman invests in her education. A strong woman invests in her health. A strong woman invest in her character and her peace of mind. So, beauty may attract attention, but confidence, intelligence, let's say kindness, and the self-respect are what leave a permanent or a lasting impact. The most powerful women are often those who know who they are, even when the world tries to tell them otherwise. Another important lesson that I'm getting from this is that not everyone deserves access to your time. Not everyone deserves access to your energy, to your heart. Staying in places where you are constantly being disrespected can slowly damage your self-esteem. And walking away from unhealthy situations is not giving up. It is not choosing yourself. It is like you are choosing yourself. And sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is close a chapter that is no longer serving their growth.
If I had only one piece of advice that has helped me over the last year, it would be take your power back. Take your power back from the people that constantly make you shrink because they're afraid of your greatness. Take your power back from that ex from 2 years ago that you keep thinking and ruminating on, trying to figure out what happened. Take your power back from the family members that don't recognize your value and see your greatness. Take your power back from the people at your job that are constantly trying to pigeonhole you. Take your power back from every bad situation that's happened in the past that you keep thinking about. Take your power back and live in the now. Live in the present moment. Take your power back from all of those situations that's got you living in the past, constantly living in the rearview mirror. Take your power back. Take your power back. Speak over your life and declare what's going to happen. From this point forward, I am walking in greatness. From this point forward, I no longer am aligned with the things that happened of my past. I am ready for new opportunities. I am ready for the blessings that are coming over my life. I am ready to walk through new doors. I am taking my power back. I'm a brand new person. Allow me to introduce myself. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. You might have met me before, but allow me to reintroduce myself. I took my power back from all of those situations. Take your power back.
You're not feeling your feelings because you're too busy trying to understand them. I read an article yesterday discussing why self-aware people suffer the most. And in that article, it talked about toxic self-awareness. I thought that framing was really interesting because I realized a long time ago that my self-awareness wasn't getting me anywhere. It doesn't get you anywhere to understand yourself more than the next. And I mean, yeah, it does. It makes you an emotionally intelligent person and it makes you an empathetic person, but too much self-awareness is actually a detriment. Aside from the obvious that self-awareness creates too much understanding in the self, therefore you don't allow yourself to feel. But the other side of that is that without showing vulnerability and showing your feelings to those around you, it also makes it harder for people to take care of you. Because imagine now you're feeling sad, you understand why you're sad, you communicate that with your community, and then what? Obviously your community will be there for you and have your back and continue to explore these emotions with you, but that level of vulnerability between the connection is gone. The level of softness between that connection is gone, and you're this independent person, which is great. But nobody asks how the independent person is doing. You know, since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing type shit. You are this well of understanding and knowledge and wisdom that people can come to, but you still haven't figured out how to actually feel what you're feeling. But understanding does not equal healing. It just equals understanding. I used to, and still do this every once in a while before I stop myself, but over intellectualizing your feelings and coming to this place of understanding of why you're feeling what you're feeling only makes it harder to actually feel things when they continue to come up. But the problem with that is that it delays the actual feeling from happening and being released in your body. Therefore, it just will continue to perpetuate itself. We throw around the term feel your feelings or the phrase feel your feelings all the time. Feel your feelings, feel your feelings. Sure, But if you're so used to understanding your feelings and over intellectualizing them, that's what feeling your feelings looks like to you. That's what it means. It's a practice to know how to acknowledge and recognize something without over intellectualizing it. And it starts with knowing how your body reacts to things and what your body needs in moments of stress. So you have to ask yourself, what is going to release a given emotion? I think it's pretty obvious. When you're sad, it's crying. For me, when I'm angry, I tend to hit a pillow. Instead of taking the time to be like, I am sad because, and then start to explain to yourself why you're sad, just stop. Take a moment. Where is that feeling coming up in your body? Is it tightness in the chest? Is it a lump in the throat? And find what it is that will allow you to feel it.
You can't smoke it away. You can't drink it away. You can't sex it away. You can't shop it away. You can't eat it away. When you are experiencing pain, you've got to feel it. You've got to feel it. You got to let pain transform you at the root. Pain is a type of alchemy that will allow you to see things that you've never seen before. It will allow you to grow and become more. But if you are constantly trying to escape pain, you can't grow. You can't become. You stay stunted. You have to feel the pain. You have to experience the pain. You have to let pain transform you. Let it transform you. Don't run from the pain. Don't run from life's greatest teacher, which oftentimes is pain. Smoking, drinking, having sex, going out, clubbing, all of these things are just dulling. You have to feel it to heal it. You have to feel it to heal it. Let pain teach you. And it's one of the hardest things to do is to sit with pain, sit with anger, sit with disappointment, sit with frustration, sit with yourself in the emotion. But if you can do that and allow those emotions to wash over you and you sit in them and you alchemize it into something that can teach you, you'll be forever transformed from it. But you have to allow the pain to teach you. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. And so often we run from pain. We run from our lessons. We're trying to dull it. We're trying to not feel it so much. We don't want to feel angry. We don't want to feel upset. We don't want to feel sad. We don't want to feel frustrated. We don't want to feel lonely. Let those emotions teach you. That's why you're a human being. Human beings have a kaleidoscope of emotions because your emotions are supposed to help teach you. It's supposed to let you grow and become and it's just so beautiful. But a lot of times we will dull our emotions. We don't want to feel so much. And it is a lot. It is a lot to feel so many emotions. But let them teach you. Let your emotions teach you.
Advice I'd give to my younger sister if I had one: you are going to be in relationships, platonic, romantic. You are going to have opportunities that feel like just the thing, like that end all be all, like the thing. I'm going to tell you right now, if for instance that thing does not work out, that relationship doesn't work out, the job doesn't work out, the friendship disintegrates, I need you to learn how to bounce back. Because your big sister spent years being ashamed when things wouldn't work out, being ashamed when either people left or she didn't get picked or whatever, and she would lock herself, she being I, would lock herself in her room and be so mean to herself, say really mean things. And did that get me anywhere? No, it did not. It's not a laughing matter. It did not get me anywhere. So I need you to learn as you're going through life, as you are getting small discouragements, whether that's, oh, you try sign up for your workout class and you don't get it, you apply for an internship and you don't get it, you like somebody, they don't like you back, you try to be friends with somebody, she don't want to be your friend, you're gonna have to learn how to bounce back. Because in this life, you're going to experience some salt in your wounds. You cannot stay down for too long. Cannot. I'm all good for recouping, but you gotta get up. Your big sis here did not learn how to do that for years. And I genuinely think it robbed me of a couple years. And that is a skill that you're supposed to be taught from like adult figures in your life, whether that's your parents or guardians. Like, you're supposed to kind of learn that from their role modeling when you're younger. But if for some reason you don't learn that, I'm just here to tell you that it's about time. It's about time, okay?
The best thing you can do is sit in it. Sit in that pain, sit in that frustration, sit in that anger. Whatever you are feeling, sit in that heartbreak and truly allow yourself to feel what you need to feel so that you can move forward with your life. A couple years ago, when I went through a traumatic heartbreak that I felt like I never could have imagined not being with the person, I truthfully wish I just had somebody to tell me that you're gonna have to sit in this, honey, and you're gonna have to feel that. And yes, it's gonna hurt. Yes, it's gonna suck. Yes, it's gonna take all of these things. I'm getting emotional. It's not fun. It's not easy. And truthfully, healing is like this. You have to want to heal the correct way to get better, because it doesn't feel good. It's not easy. But when I got done listening to worldly advice, the advice that tells you to go drink, to go smoke, to go out, you that girl. After that, I still had to sit in it because drinking no longer helped. Going out no longer helped. Moving on no longer helped. None of those things help you when you experience a great deal of pain. But I genuinely understand that God has a purpose for our pain. Nothing that we go through is for nothing. It is so wise to allow God to comfort you, to show himself, to just really cry out to God. Tell him how you feel. Tell him that you're upset. Tell him that you're hurt. Every emotion that you may feel like you have, you're going to feel it. But understand that the best thing you can do is cry and talk to Jesus about what you are going through, because the only thing that's going to really carry you through this thing the correct way is the Lord. Because I'm telling you, it is by the goodness of God that I'm in my right mind. I understand that even when I look back and I have triggers and I'm still crying about certain things, I know that God did not allow me to go through these things for no reason. And I know for sure that the future will tell us everything we need to know about why we were in this situation in the first place. I truly have so much trust in God for my future relationship, for my future partner, for how I operate as a wife, for how I'm loved as a human being, as a mom, as a wife. All of these things, I know God's going to blow my mind. I know that God is going to show out on my behalf, and he's going to show out on yours. But you have to take the time to sit down, deal with your emotions, heal, go to therapy, do what you need to do so that you are your best version for the person that deserves you. I love you. Jesus loves you more.
No amount of sex, no amount of alcohol, no amount of weed, no amount of partners, no amount of friends, no amount of money, no amount of tattoos, piercings will ever fix that pain that you feel inside here. The pain that you feel it. Sit with it. Learn to understand what it's trying to teach you and transmute it into becoming a better version of yourself. I promise you, the drugs, the money, all of it only gives you a temporary form of fulfillment. And unless you learn to sit with yourself, you'll never grow. You'll just be going in circles.
Life is also a journey of change, and the woman you are today does not have to be the woman you are tomorrow. You are allowed to learn, you are allowed to heal, you are allowed to improve, and you are allowed to reinvent yourself. Growth is not about growth is not betrayal of your past. It is a celebration of your potential. And I'd like to also give advices by ending this video. I'm giving you that you should never sacrifice your self-respect to keep someone comfortable. You need to build your own income, your skill, and opportunities. You need to invest in your physical and, let's say, the mental health as seriously as you invest in your career. Do not ignore the red flags because of attraction, because of potential. You also need to choose your partners based on character, not just status or possessions. You also need to protect your peace. Not every battle deserves your energy. Keep learning and growing regardless of your age. Remember that being alone is often healthier than being in a relationship where you are not valued, right? And also, you also need to celebrate your progress even when it feels very small, because your life can be better than your past. And a woman who knows her value does not need to chase validation. She moves with confidence. She learns from hardship and understands that her greatest investment will always be in herself, right? So I didn't have much to talk about in this video. I hope that I have given you encouragement. I have given the solid advice that I've learned from these videos and from these people. And yes, protect your peace. Self-love. Let's be honest.